SOFI stock dropped hard after earnings, even after a 43% revenue jump, record member growth, and strong profitability. So now the question is simple. Is this a buying opportunity or the start of a bigger problem? Because over the next few weeks, this stock is going to make its next major move. Let's break down exactly what to watch. If you want real-time updates on SOFI and stocks like this, hit the subscribe button, as I do post almost every day, and comment below what it is you want to see in future upcoming videos. Now, recap. I'm going to be keeping it fast for you guys, is that earnings were strong overall, but one segment spooked the entire market. The technology platform. That drop in revenue, that's what caused the sell-off. But now that earnings are out of the way, the game has completely changed, and it has been roughly a week ever since they posted their earnings last Wednesday, I believe it was. And from this point forward, there are three things that matter the most for SOFI. So first and foremost, one question is, can tech platforms stabilize? This is the big one. Investors need to see stabilization, new clients, or even small growth again, because right now that segment is controlling sentiment. If SOFI shows any signs of recovery here, this stock can reverse fast. But if it keeps declining, that's where downside risk stays. And speaking of downside and upside, we do see here that Claude is running a 1-year projection for us. So there are bullish outlooks on the platform of Prophecy AI, as it does have a 1-year projection for the price level of $19.01, which is an upwards gain of 18% from the current price levels. And the second thing that people want to be considering is membership growth, is because everyone is focused on the tech segment, but don't ignore the fact that there's 14.7 million members, which is an add-on, which is an additional 1.1 million just in one quarter. So that is a very massive data point to consider when it comes to SOFI, is their membership growth. And the real question now is, can SOFI make more money per user? Because if they do, revenue keeps compounding even when there's no hype present at all. And the third thing I want you to consider is market expectations, and there being a reset with market expectations, because this is something most people miss. Expectations just got lower for the company. And that's actually bullish, because now SOFI doesn't necessarily need to be perfect. It just needs to beat lower expectations next quarter. And that's how the stock starts to recover, because as you do know, even though that they had decent earnings, pretty strong earnings, due to the absolutely crazy expectations that people put on SOFI Bank, that is the reason as to why the stock dropped. So they're lowering their expectations, and if SOFI keeps on growing and keeps on compounding their revenue the way they have been quarter over quarter and year over year, that's going to help with the sentiment of the stock overall, because they're going to be thinking, wow, we kind of chilled out a little bit with our expectations. The sentiment is, okay, we know they're a good bank. Let's not get too crazy here. Can they beat the new expectations, the new bar that we've set for SOFI? If you enjoy my content, please hit the like and subscribe button. And if you ever need help making better decisions with investing, simply take a look at the first link below to get access to my community and support yourself with like-minded investors and get access to the world's leading AI models, Claude, Gemini, OpenAI, and Grok. Get all of this software for $7 in my community, and my community is free. And the next thing you want to consider is the price action and sentiment, because now, when we talk about the stock itself, the big drop after earnings, there were a lot of weak hands that got shaken out. So what usually happens next is that either there's consolidation for a decent amount of time, or a sharp bounce back if buyers decide to step in. And this is where smart money starts watching and starts to add their position, because the best investors out there, they everybody likes to get excited for green days, but there's lots of people that actually hate red days. But the best investors out there love red days when it involves the stock that is for their thesis that they want, that has a thesis in alignment with their risk tolerance and their psychology as an investor, and it's a stock that they are interested in. They love seeing red days, and that's when they start to aggressively buy in however many shares, depending on what percentage of their portfolio they want to invest, trim, whatever it is. Now, the bull case and the bear case, when we get to the stock of SoFi, is the fact that the bull case for now is expectations were reset and they're a little bit lower, a little more realistic. The core business is still strong. Membership growth is elite, and any tech recovery could be another upside catalyst for SoFi. So this becomes a potential setup for a rebound. Now, the bear case for right now is tech platforms weakness. If the tech platform, the problems within tech platform continue, that could be a sign of weakness, and it could, if it doesn't get resolved within the next few months, few quarters, whatever time period you're looking for, that could continue to be a problem for SoFi, which could keep the stock down at the current prices they're at, which is at $16.08. And the growth narrative, if that weakens too, and the sentiment of the stock, people get more afraid to buy into SoFi, then that also can keep the stock down as well. And if there's no near-term catalyst within a few weeks to a few months, that could potentially keep the stock down as well. And last but not least, this could trade sideways or bleed lower in the short term. Long term, I do think this is a winner, but in the short term, this is just my opinion, I do anticipate that we are going to be consolidating, maybe bleed down a little bit lower just for right now, due to what happened recently with the sharp drop that we had in price, the expectations that they have for SoFi, and overall, even though they continue to improve their financials, there are some questions that SoFi Bank still needs to answer. So here's the bottom line. The earnings drop already happened. Now it's all about what comes next. And the entire stock comes down to one thing. Can SoFi fix tech platform or not? Because if they do, this pullback could look like an opportunity. And if they don't, this could be just the beginning. So let me know exactly what it is you think below. And please, if you do enjoy videos like this, hit the like and subscribe button and comment below what it is you want to see in future upcoming videos. I love doing videos that you guys want to see. So with that being said, stay safe, keep making good decisions with your portfolios, and I'll see you all in the next video.